Neighbors of a vacant lot in Cathedral City are angry tonight. Trash being left behind by a homeless camp has become an eyesore there.
They wanted it cleaned up. The question is, who is responsible? KMIR-6 viewer Bill Raby wrote to us. He says there's a place next to the Sungate Mobile Home Park on Highway 111 where the homeless have lived from time to time. The Cathedral City police have been active to move them elsewhere, but their remains of garbage is still there. KMIR-6's Angela Monroe is here tonight. She spent the day trying to sort out who owns that lot and who's responsible. Angela.
Well, Elizabeth, this is not the first time we've investigated trash left at homeless camps in Cathedral City. We first covered the problem in December. That site was cleaned up, but another one across the street remains. Trash litters this abandoned homeless camp off Highway 111 in Cathedral City. From mattresses to beer bottles and couches, neighbor Bill Raby says it's got to go.
It concerns me because this is not healthy. And there is tons of agencies that support homeless, and this is not the way for them to live here.
Code enforcement in the city has been telling the homeless to move on.
Unfortunately, a lot of the camps are visible from the main thoroughfares, and we do receive complaints about not only the appearance, but also the secondary effects, which is trash and hazardous material.
So now many of the homeless are gone, but in this spot, the trash remains. So who's responsible for the cleanup?
The property owner. So if it's a piece of private property and you've got homeless and transients living on the property and they leave a mess behind, the property owner is responsible for that cleanup.
Tracking down the owner of vacant lots can be difficult. I called the realtor group, who couldn't tell me who owns this property, and the county assessor, who could only tell me it's commercial vacant land that appears to be owned by the government.
I'd like to see the owners being cited for this. I'd like the city to come and clean it up, cut these trees because they can't live underneath here.
Police say it could take a couple of weeks or a month to clean up the camp, depending on the property owner.
If they don't move quick enough or they decide they're not going to assist us in that endeavor, then we will start issuing them administrative citations.
Bill says the city has done a lot of work cleaning up the homeless camps and hopes they don't stop.
I just like to see this cleaned up, like all the other agencies have been cleaning stuff up. And I'm really proud of what our Cathedral Police Department's been doing, and KMIR-6, who has initiated this way back when.
Again, I spent the afternoon trying to uncover just who owns that property, and it appears it's the government, but we don't know which agency. Obviously, they would be responsible for cleaning it up, just like a private owner. We'll keep an eye on this and let you know when the camp is cleaned up.